What's up, comic book fans? This is TB Comics coming at you in the month of August. August already, I can't believe it. Anyway, I'm enjoying my nice summer holiday at the moment. That's one of the joys of teaching. You get nice, about 5 weeks off, so I'm not going to grumble about that. Gives me plenty of time to read some lovely comics. And speaking of comics, I've got a nice thick stack to show you. So let's get stuck into some nice front covers, shall we? Going to head over to DC. Only got two from those guys. First up, we've got Swamp Thing 1989. This is issue number 4, coming from Rick Vetch, Tom Mandrake, and Trish Mulvihill. So thank you very much, creative team. It is suggested for mature readers, so beware. Don't read it if you're a child. Looks like got Swamp Thing standing in front of some sort of possibly a blazing barn or boat yard, or looks like he's woken up some woman there, and we've got some sort of demon there. Maybe it's the demon Entrigan, and he's going to start speaking in rhymes. You know what he's like. Eh? Also picked up, that is the A cover, and also picked up the, I believe that is the B cover. I want to say, yep, that's the B cover. It's just the Rick Vetch foil variant. Very nice indeed. Same cover as the A cover, just foil and with no real writing on it. Moving over to Boom Studios, we have Hello Darkness issue number, I want to say that's issue number 23. Yes, it is issue number 23. That is cover C, coming from Harding. So I'm not sure about Harding's first name, but thank you very much. Short stories as always from the Hello Darkness creative team. It is the nice full art variant. Looks like some weird bony creature is lurking in someone's bedroom corner. You wouldn't want to wake up to that really staring at you. But you never know. You can't assume that all weird monsters and demony things are evil. Just because they look like that, they might have hearts of gold. You never know, do you? You never know. Eh? Until I meet an actual monster, I'm not going to assume they're evil. You know, it's not nice to make assumptions like that. Eh? Can't put labels on bony-faced monsters. Moving over to, still with Boom Studios, Something is Killing the Children. We are now on issue number 49, nearly reaching that pinnacle, issue number 50. Hopefully they'll go back to the sort of the main story and not do flashbacks. So, but I'm not grumbling because I haven't read any of these yet, and I will do probably once it's reached 50, because that's a nice round number and gives me loads to get stuck into. Not a lot going on that cover. We've just got Erica Slaughter on the front. You know, she's looks like she's either doing her hair or she's ready to pull out her bladed weapons. So who knows? Probably no children left by issue 50. So all these monsters or demons or what they are, you know, they're not going to have anything to kill, basically. Image Comics now, I think. Yes, all Image Comics, I believe. Big stack of Image Comics. Got the new release of Dread the Hall. This is Dread the Hall H again. Second one, I think, Dread the Hall H. This is coming from Jordan Hart, Chris Ryle, Luna Vecchio, Charles P. Wilson III. Is it Mariana Ignazzi, Tom Williams, and Chris Anderson. So short stories as always, probably all centered around Comic-Cons. And that cover there, that is cover A, and that is coming from Maria Wolf. I believe she's done quite a few covers for these Dread the Hall series. So really loving these, always fun. In the same vein as sort of Hello Darkness and sort of, you know, the EC runs like Catacomb of Torment and all that. So yeah, can't beat a good short story. Moving over to Corpse Night, issue number 4. Couldn't get that from my stockist, Forbidden Planet, online. Luckily I was in London on Wednesday and I managed to actually go to Forbidden Planet. Would have been very nice to have met Frank Miller, who was supposed to appear, but they cancelled. So, c'est la vie, as they say in France. C'est la vie. Anyway, this is coming from Michael Chavez, Matthew Roberts, and Rico Renzi, and that cover there is where are we? That's cover B, come from Tiffany Turrell. So thank you very much, Tiffany. Do like this artwork, sort of very sort of painted. Basically, looks like we've got our main character there, or two main characters. I believe it's the daughter and the dad, who's dead and a knight, hence the title Corpse Knight. Just going to move the camera out a bit there for you so you get the full benefit. Yeah, lovely cover there. Can't wait to get stuck into that at some point. Not sure how many issues it's going to go up to. I know it's at least going up to 6 because I've seen the next two covers for 5 and 6, but who knows? Might go further. Still with, yeah, these are, like I said, these are all Image comics. So Feral got a nice foil cover for issue number 23. That is cover F, coming from Tony Rodriguez. Looks like the feral cats are teaming up with stray dogs this time. I believe the one before this was sort of like a sort of a split comic. One side it was the sort of feral story, and then you had to turn it upside down, and then you got the stray dog story. So it's quite nice that they've merged the two now. Some really nice covers for issue number 23. Did I say 23 or 25? Can't read my own writing. 25, sorry. Yeah, there's a really nice Patrick Horvath cover, which is sort of a homage to Beneath the Trees Where Nobody Sees. Couldn't pick that one up for some reason, just wasn't in stock. So I have got it ordered anyway, so online. So fingers crossed I'll get it at some point, and then I can show you. Moving over to Ghost Machine and the Unnamed series, we have Geiger, issue number 24. Junkyard Joe has been unleashed. Looks like we've got a big pile of Junkyard Joes, but the main Junkyard Joe is at the top, ripping off some heads and destroying all of these lot. This is, I forgot to say that's coming from like Trish Forstner and Tony Fleeks and all the gang as well. And this is Geiger. It's come from Jeff Johns, Gary Frank, Brad Anderson, and Rob Lee as always. I believe Geiger, from what I've read from my Ghost Machine sort of update email, is that they're going to be sort of merging Geiger and Redcoat and doing something, I believe it's called like the Nuclear War or something like that. There's some lovely ash cans coming out for those, and also you had like a new Hyde Street spin-off, and I think First Ghost as well is going to be making its own sort of debut. Don't know if they're one shots or if they're going to be sort of continuing runs, but definitely looking forward to that. Anything from Ghost Machine, I'm just grabbing basically, because yeah, the artwork's fantastic and the stories are really good. If you haven't read the first run of Geiger, I really enjoyed it. Haven't read any of the new stuff yet, so I've got a nice good 24 issues to get into that at some point. Not sure what I'm reading at the moment. What did I just finish? I'm just reading Watchmen again, because someone gave me the trade paperback of Watchmen, so I'm just going through that again. Can't beat a good dose of Watchmen. It's always good read. Always good read. Nearly finished that, so I'll get stuck into something soon. Next up, we have Ghost Pepper. We are now on issue number 13, I believe. Yep, and that there is cover B, coming from Cliff Rathburn. I did try and pick up, I believe it was cover C. I can't remember who did it now, but it was a really nice cover, but just could not get it anywhere. No, the name escapes me. I can't remember who did it, but so I just opted for that one. We've got Ash on the front cover. I believe there's going to be about probably a good 4 or 5 of these just showing each character from Ghost Pepper. This has come from Ludo Lullaby and Adriano Lucas. It's doing really well. So hopefully it's going to be a quite a long run comic series. So I don't know. I'm not sure how many issues it's going to go up to. Haven't read anything in like any comic news or anything like that. So yeah, fingers crossed though. Moving over to Final Boss, we have issue number 8 coming from Tyler Kirkham. I want to say David, is it David Miller? Yeah, looks like David Miller. And Ifancia Nor. I probably pronounced that wrong, and my apologies, Mr. or Mrs. Nor. That cover there is... it's cover A, come from Tony Daniel. So thank you very much, Tony Daniel. Nice artwork there. Do like a main character smashing his way through something. Shards of something, possibly glass, maybe flying about. He's got his pretty little necklace there. I don't know what it means, but I haven't got a clue. So I think this is sort of like a bit of a homage to sort of all those sort of beat 'em up computer games, like Street Fighter and Final Fight and Tekken and all that lot. So yeah, fingers crossed it's going to be a good read. Get stuck into that once it's finished. And then last and least for today anyway is the new release of Terminal. This has come from Kirkman, Casey, Kuber and McCaig. That cover there is issue number 1. I believe it's a wraparound variant. Yes, it is. It is a wraparound variant, and that is cover A, come from Andy Kuber and Dave McCaig. It is a connecting variant, but I just bought the one. And I also bought 2 blind bags, and I'm actually going to open one. I think the first time I've actually opened a blind bag. I am going to pick this one, just random. So please bear with me while I grab some scissors. And let's see what is inside a blind bag. I don't think I've opened one blind bag since I've sort of been buying blind bags, and that was for the that new run of Batman. So yeah, let's have a look, see what's inside. Not tricking you, that's scissors. Yeah, so you can see. Here we go. Drum roll please. Just got to be careful, don't want to damage the comic. Fingers crossed to get something good. I know there's like sort of pre-releases of future issues and all that lot, and some nice variants, and so fingers crossed, let's see what I get. Oh, what a surprise. Funnily enough, I got the A cover. Woo, so at least I got one to read and one to keep. So, and you know what, I'm going to spoil myself, and I'm actually going to open the other one as well. So why not, hey? What's the point of keeping them sealed? If I want another one to keep sealed, I'll buy another one. They're pretty good price actually, only about £3.50, so it's worth it. Here we go. Second blind bag opening. Spoiling myself today. Let's just hope it's not cover A. And I got an ultra rare advanced edition. That is issue number 2, which is quite nice. So I've got issue 1 and issue 2 already, and that is cover A. That's the Andy Kubert variant, I believe. So yeah, not bad. Can't grumble with that. So anyway, that's it from me. Hope you like what you saw. Please like, please subscribe, do all that stuff that everyone does on YouTube, and enjoy the rest of your weekend, comic book fans. Keep comic book collecting. Ta-ta for now.